Hey everyone, I'm going to react to Log Horizon Season 1, Episode 14. And last episode, this dude showed up. The Regan Mage Regan of Marolik or whatever. Showed up at the end there with Akatsuki and Shiroi. I don't know who he is, but yeah. The keys were still trying to do the dungeon thing, which was not working. And Krusty, yeah, got Lady Linesia, right, to help him, I guess. Like he formed an alliance with her at the end of the episode, I believe. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon, patreon.com/feeling. And yeah, let's start this episode. And here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Oh no. Is he an adventurer or is he a people of the land? She sure. Rule that. Minori, I know you have a plan. Just speak up. World fraction. World fraction. So he existed. He actually existed from his master. Bro, I'm not gonna remember all these things. Maybe after the expansion? I don't know. The soul world. That's the title of the episode. That's what I thought it was gonna be. Oh, is that him? Oh. People, sorry if I'm not speaking, but I'm trying to absorb all these things. HP. Girl, I feel you. If you keep dying, she's trying to get him to step away from practice for a little bit. Delicious. Yeah, speak up. Good job. I'm like, when they keep going to the dungeon and they keep leaving before like actually finishing through the quest and all that, you see Minori thinking and thinking and thinking. So I'm like, she probably has an idea of how they should approach the dungeon and their formation and stuff like that. But each time she wants to speak, somebody else peaks, and then she just shuts up, and I'm like, girl, I know you have an idea in mind, just please speak up. And I'm glad that she spoke up in this episode about the end here. Now, I feel like the fact that she says to wait until the afternoon before they go in is probably gonna give them some kind of advantage. Maybe, I don't know. But then the story that the mirror like a mage Regan, well, he said he's not actually a mage, that he's more like a scientist. Man, this episode was such an information dump. I don't think that I fully understood what was being said. I mean, he talked about all the different classes of magic types, and that there was one that's called War Fraction, and that it's been used like 3 times. The first time was where he said that there was he said all the different classes of elves or something or other, and then there was one called the owls, and the owls were like, there were just a small amount of people, but they controlled the most amount of magical ability or energy or something or other. And then the others were angry, and then they sort of like destroyed them. And then after they destroyed them, these blue Quinji or something or other were born, deceased or something, and then they wanted revenge. And that's when the first War Fraction spell was used, right? And that's when the demi something were created, right? And that there were these soul particles that were floating around, I'm assuming after the other's death. I don't know, but they used that to create the demi-humans or something. But then the demi-humans will be like, after you kill them, they will be like respawning and stuff. And then sometime later, there was another War Fraction, and that's when the adventurers came into the game, right? Or see some of, I don't know. I will have to watch this again to try to fully understand, because yeah, there was a lot of information. I love the fact that they equated the you have the body and the mind, like the psyche and the anima, and the anima was sort of like related to the HP, and then the psyche was related to the MP, and that when you die and your body sort of like is decomposing, the spell that they use to sort of like revive you is sort of like using your things that were to bring you back or something or other, I don't know. And that there's a chance that when you die and you get revived, that you keep losing your memories and stuff. And then like when yeah, this episode needs a rewatch. I loved the fact that Shiroi was comparing like the play, like when you're playing the game, that's where your mind is, and then the game itself is sort of like your body, like doing all those things. And that if your body dies in the game, you're gonna lose like the HP, the experience, and all that. Like you're gonna use your experience and everything in the game, but then your mind as the player outside of the game is still intact, so you know everything that's happened before then. But now that their mind and their bodies are stuck in the game, well, their body, I don't know, their body's probably still outside, but it's just that the mind that are in the game, I don't know. But because their mind is in the game now, like if you get killed and you get revived at the cathedral, you're probably losing a little bit of your memories. It probably is not like a big chunk of your memories, or people would have been talking about it. Probably like you're losing information, a little bit of information about your memories and stuff. So I feel like if you keep on dying, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna forget everything that you know about the outside world and all of that. I just don't know why Shiroi doesn't want to tell anybody as of now. Maybe he wants to do more research. And then they said that part when they said that Shiroi was an archmage, that he's been playing the game for like 98 years. I'm like, huh? And then you had she already doing the calculations, and it's like, okay, 98 years or whatever. In the real world, that was like 8 years ago or something. And that's when he actually started playing the game. And that the thing, the word fraction thing, Magic, they're talking about, like the first game was, the first word fraction was when they released the beta version of the game, like in the first place or something or other. I don't know. When they first released the game, I'm assuming. So yeah. And well, they're saying, based on what they're saying, the apocalypse was a world fraction event. Was a world fraction thing too. So the first world fraction was when the beta version went online, I'm assuming, and then the second fraction, world fraction thing. I feel like I was about to say that I feel like world fraction world fraction things happen when they update the game. But games usually update it like every year. So if that's what it was, then there should be more. I feel like there should be more world fractions than that. So I don't quite know. I don't know. This episode needs multiple rewatch because yeah, I'm not sure that I totally understand what happened. What's happening. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/feelingmini, and you can also find the full length of this reaction there as well. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.